our fills discussion, this is lesson module 2, developing facility in 16th notes. And we talked about in our first lesson module on the fills discussion, 8th notes. Now we're moving on to 16th notes. You have 4 notes for each beat now, 1 E and duh, and many more combinations for one beat of stickings than you do for 8th notes. Let's take 1 for example. Right, left, right foot. Let's say, very simple. Right, left, right foot. We want to go ahead and write those down in that way on a piece of paper. Right, left, right foot, left, left foot, left, right, foot, foot, right, foot, foot, and just work out all the different combinations of 4 notes that you can possibly think of. Write them down in a column and just take one at a time and work on them with a subdivided click around the drums. So I'm going to do one slower here, just so we can get an idea of what it is. Now, the real trick with this, as I mentioned in the lesson module for 8th notes, the voicing of what you're playing can throw your ear, easily throw your ear. A lot of times you'll hear somebody play something, it's not really difficult rhythmically, but the way it was voiced can make a big difference on how you hear it in time, because we're just not used to hearing certain voices in certain places. It's one of those things why, you know, if I play a rock beat 1, 2, 3, and 4, but I reverse it 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2. You know, it feels very odd and sounds very odd because we're so used to hearing those voices in the other direction. Kick, snare, kick, kick, snare. Even though it's exactly the same rhythm, the voicing makes it feel odd. A lot of times during these exercises for facility development, you'll lose where you're at. You got to really focus on the 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E, and so you know where you're at, because you don't want to get in the habit of allowing the voicing to throw your ear and maybe losing one with the band or something. Bad news, train wreck for sure. Let's take a look at this first sticking with a slower 16th note click and just moving it around the drums. Now again, I'm trying to get all around the drum set, so here we go. Our sticking is right, left, right foot. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. So that's one sticking. There's I don't know how many there are. There's about 24 or 25 different ones for 4 notes in one beat. And I have a sheet with them all on there. And I've worked through those many times and just spent a lot of time with the click. Again, the object here in these fills discussions, these are exercises for development of specific note flows on the drums. It gives you facility, the ability to move around the drums in 16th notes. So when I'm playing a groove that's based on 16th notes and I need to leave that to play something, I have the ability to move around this drum set and voice those wherever I want. I'm not going to play straight 16th notes for every fill, but this gives me the facility to do that. This is an exercise. Okay, we're going to get to in another lesson module the combinations of things and how to do that. But right now we're just working 16th notes. We're going to take one of the stickings and move them around. Then we're going to take the second one, move it around, third one, move them around, spend time with each one. After about 4, 5, or 6 of them, you're going to notice that you start to just get freedom in 16th notes and moving around like that. You don't have to get through all of them a million times. You'll get into it and realize, like, oh, okay, now my body's starting to get it, I'm starting to hear it, what's going on here with the 16th note flow, and it'll open up and you'll feel a real freedom around it. But what's fun and exciting about this is that it really gives you a freedom inside playing music to allow the music to tell you to do something, and you can just go into it. And sometimes it's like, I don't know anything about what's going to happen any more than the audience or anybody else does, because It's all improvisational, but I have the facility to do it. And I'm not taking a grab bag fill, like, oh, I learned this fill from this guy over here, and I'm going to jam this into this music. That's playing drums and not playing music. This is just developing facility so we have the ability to communicate and to express ourselves within this particular flow of notes. I'm going to perform for you a combination of some different stickings in 16th note groups of 4 in a beat around the drums, voice them wherever I want. And it's going to be a bunch of different stickings. It'll be right, right, foot, foot, left, left, foot, 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 right, right foot, left, left, or two lefts on the foot, back and forth, you know, all kinds of combinations of right and hands, right foot, hands, and left foot and hands, and back and forth, and just all kinds of stuff going on. But it's all 16th notes, all part of the 4 group of note discussion for developing facility around the drum. So there's that performance. One, two, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.